Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Tafel.
And my name is Brendan.
And we are
BNT Reacts. And today we are checking out When Celebrities Fire Back at Disrespectful Interviewers. And this is by CubeHub01.
Ooh, definitely interested to see this out. Got Kim Kardashian as the first person in this video, so we're gonna figure out how these interviewers be disrespectful. They
sometimes they got some nerve to ask some questions.
Sometimes they be crazy. We're like, what? Why the fuck would you ever ask me that? Anyway, we're gonna get to this compilation to see what these celebrities fire back with. Let's go.
Even though some celebrities don't like it, doing press in most cases is part of the job. But sometimes interviewers can go a bit far with their questions,
I did not think
which
it was
can
going
cause
to be
the
narrated.
celebrity to
I didn't either.
or fire back at the interviewer. When Demi Lovato was leaving a store, she didn't want to answer a paparazzi's question, and that's when he said he was a fan. And well, it didn't go too well for him.
How you know what the fan is? I'm a fan too, Demi.
Say my second out, baby.
Oh, come on.
At the 2015 Miss Universe, the host Steve Harvey made a giant mess up by calling another model a winner. And well, obviously many models didn't like the unprofessionalism of the event. So at the next year Miss Universe, when Steve Harvey was interviewing a model, she kind of roasted him.
I hear you spent some time in front of the camera as a TV correspondent. Any tips for me tonight?
Sure, you look over your notes beforehand, and most importantly, I usually pin my hair back so it's out of my face, but I don't think you'll have that problem.
Oh.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Girl, you better tell these jokes.
It's no secret that sometimes female and male artists get different treatment. During a pre-show interview with
Not
Nicki
sometimes, all the
Minaj, she
time.
was asked about some comments about her attitude, and that's when she dropped some truths.
I'm assertive. I'm okay. When a man is assertive, he's a boss.
Bossed up.
He bossed up.
Yeah, he bossed up.
No negative connotation behind bossed up, but lots of negative connotation behind being a...
In probably one of the most iconic Kanye West interviews, he
seen
completely
that
lost
one
his
before,
cool at the host's
many
way
times.
for trying to give him advice, which Kanye didn't find useful. And well, things got very awkward for a second.
Come and do it yourself.
How, Sway?
How,
Take a
Sway?
few steps back.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You
more
ain't
than
got-
me? Come on.
Asking someone to smile more is usually never a good idea.
That's
When
always
Olympic
hilarious.
gymnast Simone Biles was asked
Always
why
funny.
she wasn't smiling at some of the compliments, she responded that smiling doesn't win you gold medals.
I was waiting for you to smile at some of the compliments. You didn't.
Smiling doesn't win you gold medals.
Literally.
It's normal that
down to
singers
smile.
can get sweaty during performances, as they have to constantly be dancing and singing. A completely crazy moment during a post-show interview with Taylor Swift happened when the interviewer suggested Taylor take a shower.
Swansea, we'll see you very soon. It's nice to see you. I think you need to have a shower now.
I agree, and I'm not offended that you said that. There's a lot going on, and none of it's good here.
After Halle Berry was accused of leaving the
Girl, you
scene
should've said
after
something
getting
more.
into a car
Like, you
accident,
need to shower,
when she was
bitch.
invited to an interview with Howie Mandel,
would've
he
been
made a
funny
joke
too.
of a hit and run right before Halle came on. And well, she
Oh
confronted him
yeah,
about it.
I've seen
This
this.
way, and she smashed right into me, but then she didn't say anything. She just left the scene.
Oh, Howie! I do need to address that.
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
you know, I was so shocked to come to what's like a home and be disrespected almost to my face.
When Cara Delevingne was doing press for the movie Paper Towns, she went to a morning show who didn't seem to understand her sarcastic humor. And one of the hosts even suggested her to go take a nap.
Figured as much. We figured as much.
We'll let you go then. How about that? We'll let you go take a little nap, maybe get a Red Bull. How about that?
Oh.
And well, sometime after Cara Delevingne left the interview, another host said that for $5 million, she should act more excited.
You make $5 million for 6 weeks worth of work. You can pretend to talk to Good Day Sacramento with some oomph.
After
Not
Robert
they
Downey
jealous.
Jr. was asked a question, meant to reflect on the years of acting as Tony Stark and his personal journey, the interviewer turned and asked Scarlett Johansson a disappointing question about her diet. And well, obviously she didn't like that.
To the Tony Stark character, and did you learn anything throughout the 3 movies that you made? And to Scarlett, to getting into the shape of Black Widow, did you have anything special
That is
to
so
do in terms
just
of the diet,
fucking
some
terrible.
specific food, and that sort of thing?
Like, how come you get like the really interesting, like existential question, and I get the like rabbit food question?
Quentin Tarantino is one of the most known and respected movie directors of all time. When a reporter who wasn't too keen on his movies asked him about if the violence in his movies could influence kids, he had a pretty good comeback.
Need for so much gruesome, graphic violence. Why not let us imagine
Because it's so much fun, Jan. Get
Really?
it?
Oh, really? Okay, I'd like to see you walk down the street and get attacked by some kids who've just seen your
Ah,
movie.
but you saw, but see, Jan, you're all messed up
Okay.
because you're talking about real life.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
see.
talking
And kids
about
are
the
12.
Right, it's a
Kids are
movie.
12.
With billionaires having a lot of money, they never usually go out grocery shopping. Ellen put Bill Gates in an awkward position when he was asked to guess prices of things you'll find at a grocery store.
Of course. How much do you think rice-a-roni would be within $1?
$5.
I've seen this.
Okay, let's
Something like that.
let's see. Oh, it's $1.
R.I.P.
And well,
Twitch.
after the first guess, he just let the audience help him with the answers, which makes sense, considering he's been a billionaire for over 30 years. And after the segment,
Man, hell no, how
Ellen
much
gave
is
Bill
up for
Gates a
us,
check for
hell,
$20,000.
Well, we want to do something for you because we love you and Shutterfly loves inspiring stories like this. So they want to give you a check for $20,000.
He not even
What
phased.
the fuck?
With Jonah Hill undergoing a body transformation, some people can get curious about his journey. But when an interviewer asked a question that didn't make any sense, Jonah was completely baffled.
So are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow,
What the
this is
fuck?
great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
A very confusing moment for Australian actress Catherine Langford happened when Jimmy Kimmel asked her where she learned to speak proper English, which confused her because she's from Australia.
Did you learn to speak English there? Is that where,
It is.
our regular English that we speak here? Is that something
What?
you learned
Wait, what?
watching television or from friends or studying or what?
Justin Bieber is a celebrity who's known for having some issues with paparazzis in the past. When he was trying to get to his car, many paparazzis started to ask him questions. And that's when he asked all of them
That
to
was a
listen.
weird question
And
by
when they
Jimmy.
finally
Oh.
made silence, he just shut his car
Give us
door.
1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, we back. Sorry, our ring light went off for a second, as y'all saw. We gonna get right back into it, though. We said Justin Bieber clip. Let's go.
Hold it. Yo, he's talking to you. Listen, guys.
Guys, wait.
Yo.
It's no secret that fans can get heavily involved in their favorite celebrity's dating life, causing interviewers to be prompted to ask questions about it. During an interview with Rihanna, when the host brought up the topic of her relationship, Rihanna was quick to shut it down.
I think I've seen this.
You're linked to another Hollywood star, and even if you've barely met them.
Very frustrating. Almost as frustrating as being asked about it.
People are interested in you. You're a big star.
They are, and they're interested in a lot of things that don't matter or shouldn't.
Back when Beyonce was part
Period.
of a girl group, she was doing an interview with Wendy Williams when she referred to the group as Beyonce and the Girls. And that's when Beyonce asked her to put more respect on her fellow group members.
Destination Beyonce and the Girls, that you all weren't allowed to perform and do a lot of stuff.
Can you please not call us Beyonce and the Girls?
Period, Beyonce.
Insult to Kelly and Michelle.
A moment which an interviewer took it way too far happened at an Avengers press interview, in which Scarlett Johansson was asked about what she was wearing under her costume, something that she found offensive, and definitely made the interviewer know he was out of line.
To wear undergarments?
You're like the fifth person that's asked
Well, no,
that to me.
because it...
What is going on? What? Since when did people start asking each other about in interviews about their underwear?
Is it inappropriate?
To ask somebody what kind of underpants they were?
Yeah.
I didn't ask you what kind.
You just asked me if I was wearing it.
An intense moment to watch happened in an interview with NFL player Jim Rome after he messed up at the Super Bowl, and the reporter kept mocking him by calling him Chris, making reference to a tennis player, and after the fourth time, he had enough and flipped the table.
I think that you probably won't say it again. I bet I do. Okay. Chris?
Oh, he ready to whoop your ass talking about you just kidding.
With Justin
Him
Bieber's
screaming
career
help.
blowing up at a young
Scared
age,
ass.
at first he wasn't received so well, with his song Baby being the most disliked video on YouTube. But a very disrespectful interview question happened when the host implied Justin Bieber should worry about Harry Styles and his mom.
Harry,
I've
when
heard
he's
this.
around your mom, since it seems that he likes older women?
Do I wonder what?
Do you worry about Harry around your mom, since he likes older women?
I think you should worry about me and your mom, though.
When Nicki Minaj was doing an interview at a radio show, she knew beforehand that her and the host had some differences, based on comments he made in the past, and the amount of eye-rolling from Nicki Minaj was at another level.
Okay.
In a very criticized moment in an interview with Larry King, when DJ Khaled was talking about the material things he aspires to have, Larry asked a kind of out-of-line question.
House on the water. I want the nice car. I want the nice watch. I want to stay fresh. I want to stay clean. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You should strive for greatness. How did you gain all the weight?
It's no secret that the Kardashians make a lot of money. When an interviewer asked Kim Kardashian how much money she made from
That
a
was
product, she
shady.
seemed irritated and proceeded to avoid the question.
And
much money did you make from it, personally? What? How much?
Well,
Why y'all asking people how much money they making?
Okay, cents. I never do. Well, you can talk rubles or euros. I don't know.
With Christian Bale's Batman trilogy being one of the most successful of all time, the cast had to go through a lot of press after the release. When Anne Hathaway was doing an interview, the host seemed to ask too many questions about the suit she wore for the movie. And that's when Anne Hathaway bluntly asked for the host's intentions.
What was that suit like? It had to be comfortable to wear,
Is
but
it
it
the same guy that was asking Scarlett Johansson?
That's what it looked like.
It was form-fitting.
Any particular
Are you
workout?
trying to lose weight?
Well,
What's
honestly,
you
what is-
look great.
A funny moment at the Jimmy Fallon show happened when he was interviewing Adriana Lima and asked her to teach him some Portuguese. And well, Adriana decided to teach Jimmy to say, "I wear a bra," instead of "a pleasure to meet you."
Say it again. Eu
uso
uso
sutiã.
Sucia.
Yes, very good.
Thank you. Hey, let's talk about this guy here.
Despite Rihanna in the past having mentioned in several interviews she doesn't like to be asked about her dating life, interviewers seem to not get the memo. When she was asked in an event what she looks for in a man, Rihanna was quick to shut the reporter down.
I'm not looking for a man. Start there.
Period. Yeah, alright, so that's the end of this video. What do you think of it?
It was okay. Like I said at the beginning, the narration kind of caught me off guard. And some of the moments I didn't really have the celebrities firing back. It was kind of just like disrespectful interview questions. But I don't know. I think that when the celebrities do fire back and kind of put the interviewers in a place, I think it's like, I don't know. I'm happy to see it because I think people do just like get out of line and think that they can ask whatever questions about personal lives or whatever it might be, and it's like they almost feel like entitled to that information. It's like, no, like they don't have to tell you anything. Like, stop asking creepy weird questions.
Yeah, these questions were wild. They're just wild. Y'all seen the compilation. There's a lot of wild questions, a lot of weird questions. Definitely weird more than wild. Questions I would never think to ask anyone. Very weird. Their perspective on things and being an interviewer. Yeah, I know a lot of these celebrities want to flip out and go crazy, but they can't because, you know, they're in the public eye and they got to maintain a certain behavior. It's crazy. Crazy. I feel for them and, you know, having to hold back and really go off on their asses like they want to. Crazy. Anyway, that's all for this reaction. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and comment down below what you thought about this reaction. If you want to check out more videos like this one, then we will.
And make sure to follow us on our second channel, our Discord, and all of our social media.
Yeah, so that is all for this reaction. And we're out.
Bye.
Bye.